Hello, beautiful people. I want to share with you an update on AUDCHF trade idea that I posted on YouTube about, let's see, 7 days ago to be exact. So let's go ahead and get started with AUDCHF. With this one, I had called a buy opportunity on this pair. And in this video on YouTube, what you'll see me do a top-down analysis on this pair. You'll see me explain what it is that I'm looking for, why I want to buy this pair, and this will show you where we were at 7 days ago. As you can see, that current trend was moving downward, so it was not ready to buy just yet, as you can see. So in this video, I highly recommend you check it out so you can see where we coming from, where we're going possibly with this pair, what I would like to see. I'm going to do a short recap with you. I just wanted to show you that I did call this pair, this trade idea a while back. 1 week here, you'll see me draw out the inverted head and shoulder, what I'm definitely looking for, especially on the 4-hour time frame. And then I'm going to show you something I discovered when back testing. So let's go ahead and pause this video, get back to the charts. And I am not going to clear too much of this chart. I would go to a clean one. Actually, I could do that. Just know that the brokers, sometimes the candles are a little different. They're quite different, actually. So from the broker that I use, as you can see where current market is, there's a big buy candle, but on the other brokers, there's like small baby candles. So just be mindful of what broker you're using. Matter of fact, I could go ahead and use the one I had been using. I'm just going to clear some of this stuff off so that it's not too distracting, and then we're going to go right into it. So I called a buy opportunity for this pair, and the reason being is because I noticed there was a change in direction of this overall trend, of this downtrend. They're starting to become a trend, a change in direction, because this last high had an opportunity to break below this low right here to create a new low, but it didn't. So it actually came back to about what the 886 fib level and actually pushed higher than that last high. So I was like, uh-oh. Not only did it push higher, it did cross and close above the 50 moving average. Once again, uh-oh, we looking like we wanting to turn around and take this market up to the upside. So the fact that we were above the 50 moving average had me more excited to buy. Now, we all know the market is not going to just always just do a drop like this and just start buying or selling. It's just not going to happen. It takes some sideways movement, consolidation, a couple little pullbacks. And as you can see, I had noticed on the 4-hour time frame that we did get this nice little push forward from the time I had studied this market originally in my video. So if you saw the video and took this trade, you would have been in profit, or could have potentially gotten well over about 90 something pips. Okay, let me go ahead and just make sure we're in the right spot. So this is on the 1 hour. So let me go ahead and match it up to the 1 hour where that long candle was. So from that time, from right here, waiting for this is the last push, close above. You could have got the retest right here and entered if you were waiting on that change of direction. Could have taken this market if you held it for at least 76 pips. So congratulations for those who have the patience to hold trades for 5 or more days to make 74 pips. Now, we're not through yet. We do have some structure right here where this market seems to pulled into the supply zone, as you can see, which I expect. Now let's look back in history. Before any move happens up or down, the market needs to go sideways. And what I've noticed, it has created a lovely W pattern Okay, you get your W pattern or your nice huge teacup here before it actually pushes up. If you look at this for the sale, what you have your sideways movement. You have a nice W pattern here on the 4 hour before it actually starts to push lower, 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 lower. Okay, so back testing is important because it tells the story on how price action moves on a particular pair. And with this one, I had noticed this happening on the 4 hour, so I knew exactly that at some point AUDCHF should be pulling back to create that W. Now, how far it's going to go, I don't know. I do know that this area I have marked up where there's an actual small imbalance here in this area. It could just wick down after we get some more sideways movement. So I expect a little bit of sideways movement before we break this supply zone and continue to make higher highs. That's what I'm looking forward to. So right now, I'm not in any trade with Chef. Now, if for some amazing reason it decides to break above this and not give us much of the consolidation move that I'm looking for, so I'm looking forward to do something like this and then this. If it for some reason don't do this, then of course I'm going to be looking to take some buys up to the next area of structure without so many interruptions. And then by doing that, you would just go to a higher time frame. Definitely have this lovely imbalance up here that needs to be filled. I marked those in orange. That's like long-term trading. Okay, so for now, I've entered this trade multiple times and been able to make profit. I hope for anyone who's watching this have been able to, take advantage of the trade ideal. If not, there are going to be plenty of more opportunities. And so we just got to sit on our hands and wait until the market present us with a beautiful setup that's like a no-brainer. Right now, as I can see, like we got a little bit going on here. Look like we're making a pullback. I really want this to keep going down, to be honest with you, and to pull back into the zone. And last but not least, I wanted to show you where that imbalance was here on the lower time frame. There's an imbalance that I expect this market to come back to and feel before making this move. It might not, but I just wanted to show you here on this lower time frame, the 15-minute, where the market broke out of this zone. This was the last selling candle that broke above all of this, and it left this amazing gap right here where there's buyers looking to buy. So if you do have a limit order here around that level, then you should be in the position to capitalize on an amazing trade if it decide to, and potential. So let me rephrase: you could potentially capitalize on amazing setup for the buy. Now that we all know that this market has a mind of its own, there's no guarantees that you will make money. However, there is a possibility. So I hope you enjoyed this recap of Chef. Let me know if you have any questions. As you can see, I wrote on this chart what it is that I'm looking for, my daily trend, my 4 hour confirmation, and my 1 hour entry. The 4 hour confirmation, I'm still working on what that really means for me, and I'll drop a video on what I look for once I have solidified a solid 4 hour confirmation that is reliable. Right now, I think the candlestick patterns or reversal, like those big reversal patterns, or more of a guarantee versus just using a few candles unless they're at key levels. Or you can use a combination of both. When you know you're pulling back into a key level, you can use those candlestick patterns here in the demand zone, for example, to take a trade entry. And then knowing that this is a possible inverted head and shoulder or a W pattern, whatever you may see at the time, those could be extra additional confirmation and confluence to go with your bias on whether to take the trade for a buy or sell. So that's my time, everybody. I love you guys. And guys, good luck, happy trading. Until then, stay tuned to the next one.